We're now back in the UK, back to face the music. Bad news, unfortunately, with regards to Morgan.
Actually, I feel quite ashamed showing you the absolute state that our van is in. Welcome back to the channel. We're Janine and Liam Day, a married couple who have been doing full-time van life in the UK for the last 3 years. However, last Christmas, our engine blew up on our campervan conversion, resulting in it needing a whole new one. After the new engine replacement, and with all going well, 5 weeks ago we broke down again through no fault of our own, blowing a head gasket and mechanics saying we potentially need another new engine. We couldn't believe what we were hearing, but knowing that this will now turn into a legal situation, and with our van and home being stuck in a compound in the south of England, we decided to go on the Camino De Santiago, an 800-kilometre pilgrimage trek across France and northern Spain, something Liam had wanted to do since he was a teenager. So we've spent the last 5 weeks completing the challenging Camino trek, and with that finished, we are now returning back to the UK to face the music and get an update about the progress of our campervan.
Welcome back to the channel. We are back in the UK. The last time you saw us, we were in Santiago de Compostela in northern Spain. We had just finished an 800 kilometre long pilgrimage across France and northern Spain, the Camino de Santiago. It was a very, very, very challenging and special adventure for us, one we would never ever forget. It challenged our physical nature, our mental nature, and I guess it might even lead us on a new spiritual path. Who knows? That's what pilgrimage is all about. It sort of came at the right time for us because before leaving the UK to go on the Camino de Santiago, our campervan, our home, we are full-time van lifers for the last 3 years almost, broke down, not for the first time, but for the umpteenth time. This time was a really, really serious one. As many of you know who follow the channel, it actually broke down before Christmas and it needed a whole new engine on it, a reconditioned engine. The whole job in total cost almost £11,000. It was the biggest shock of our lives, the biggest expense we've ever paid for anything, and then to have it happen again just 7 months after that engine's been installed through no fault of our own was a big shock, and that happened just before, 2 days before, catching the flight to do the pilgrimage. We're now back in the UK, back to face the music, and we are now down here, down south with a hire car and Premier Inn and all the rest of it to go and find out what's happening with Morgan and to let you know what's happening with Morgan, our campervan and our home, and what the future of van life is for us, or especially this winter. So let's go and see what's happening with Morgan.
I can't see to shake it. It's the same kind of feeling. I take it till I make it. Yes, I'm rocking everything.
Okay, we are here. Off we go to see Morgan. We're at the garage. It's not ideal. So it's not that great. But for those of you who are new to the channel, I'm just going to go into Morgan and show you what Morgan looks like from the inside and the outside. So off we go.
Look here, boy.
There he is.
I'm rocking and rolling.
And here he is, our beautiful home, who's caused us so many problems. A major one just recently. But yeah, we're back. We're going to go grab the key and go inside.
A rock and roll.
And here is the inside of Morgan as we left him when we just broke down, and it's been on 2 tow trucks, so he's a little bit of a ramshackle. But yeah, this is what he looks like anyway. So this is our very messy red area. Actually, I feel quite ashamed showing you the absolute state that our van is in. So I'm not going to show you anymore. I'm going to wait until Morgan is looking actually quite good, because it's not actually nice to be here right now when it's like this. So I'm not going to show you anymore.
It feels very, very strange to be back in here.
Okay, a quick tidy up before leaving. I just couldn't leave it like that. It was a disaster. So yeah, a quick whip around. Now we're off.
Okay, so you're probably all wondering what the hell is happening with Morgan. Bad news, unfortunately, with regards to Morgan. Unfortunately, for the whole time that we've been on this pilgrimage, so it's been like over 5 weeks, not one single thing has been done to him, not one update. It's not the fault of this garage here. Just want to state that. The problem with it being is what happened is, firstly, Janine and I fought 5 weeks, as most people would, 5 weeks away. Everything can be done remotely these days because of social media and what have you. That it would be at something, whatever direction our lives are going to go in with regards to van life and Morgan, it will have gone in it by now. And it'd help us make some decisions. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened because it's moved into sort of like a legal space. And in this legal space, anyone who's been in these situations before, you know, you've got to give certain parties time to respond and to take action, more to the point. And unfortunately, for the whole time we've been away, I've been on it with regards to communication, getting legal advice, sending letters and stuff. That hasn't happened. So it's really, really upsetting especially for Janine, because Janine's someone who needs the anchor point. Not only does she like having a home, and I like having the home as well. And van life's been our home Morgan's been our home for well over a year now, year and a half. We've been doing van life for almost 3 years, and we've always had a van. No matter what we've gone off and done in the world, we've always had a van to come back to, and to spend most of our time in. That's our central point, our anchor point. And now, ever since this happened, everything's so uncertain and the coin's in the air, and I just wish that I had more to update you on, apart from the fact that this is where Morgan has to stay for longer, because we can't drive him anywhere. He's undrivable. Can't tow him anywhere. There's nowhere to tow him to. Thankfully, this garage has been really, really cool where he is now, and they understand the situation and the legal bit, and I've kept them in the loop. It's just one of those really weird sort of, almost like, can't even think of the word, purgatory, sort of, you know, middle areas that we're in, and it's just unfortunate. So we're coming here now, we're grabbing some stuff out of Morgan. We can't stay in Morgan. This car park, this compound is secure, and the insurance doesn't cover us to stay in him. So we stayed in a Premier Inn last night. Whilst they're one of the cheapest hotels, it's not particularly cheap. I'm sort of due to go and visit my mum, which I haven't done in a very long time. We're going to go and see her, have him spend the night over there, and then update you with what we're going to be doing next. But as far as Morgan's concerned, it's not good, and I'm sort of sorry about that for everyone involved.
So with our belongings packed, we hop back into the rental car to make our way to Liam's mum's house for the evening. We feel gutted to still not be back in Morgan, but this is the way it is at the moment. Having a fantastic time catching up and eating delicious home-cooked food, I took the opportunity to get my hair cut before it was time to leave. We grabbed our bags and headed off to drop the rental car off, and in true Those Happy Days style, we are on a mission.
So you're probably wondering what the hell we're doing next, basically. Quite a lot of you have guessed it, maybe. You know the situation in the UK now for us. It's cold. We've done the staying with family for a night or two here and there. We've stayed in Premier Inns. We've rented a car. It's all very expensive. We have no home. We have no transport. And we're in the exact same predicament we were in before we went on the 800-kilometre trek, the pilgrimage, which is unfortunate. It's not where we wanted to be. However, people who follow this channel will know that we actually own 2 vehicles. One vehicle you've met, Morgan, stuck in a garage, no engine, our home. And the other vehicle is in India. His name is Pete. He's a 20-year-old auto rickshaw, brightly coloured paint, wonderful little thing, not without his quirks as well. Actually, we left him in India, which I thought would be okay, but the place where we left him, I said, can I have some pictures to know that he's okay? I know he's only a vehicle, but we wanted to know he's okay. And they sent me a picture back where it didn't make me feel so confident. So he's been on my mind, he's been on our mind for a very, very long time. We are now have an opportunity to go and try and rescue Pete, because I'm not sure he's in the best of states, to be honest with you, and we want him back. We want to make sure he's all right. So right now, we are on a mission to go and rescue Pete, the 20-year-old rickshaw that we bought using my granddad's inheritance money in India. So we're off to southwest India to go and rescue him right now. So let's go. Are you ready, sweetheart?
I'm ready. I'm slightly nervous to go there. I'm nervous about what state Pete's going to be in, but I'm also quite nervous about going to India anyway. I've been there for a while now, so yeah, just a little bit of anxiety in the stomach, but excitement as well.
I'm never coming down. I was born to be this high, born to be this high, born to be this high, my friend. Won't you come up here to my altitude, to my altitude?
Mission Save Pete.
Oh my gosh, Mission Save Pete. Let's do this.
I want to share this view, I want to share this view with you.
down there is really strong. So instantly, as soon as you get out that airport, you're in India and you know about it.
Don't wanna waste time. I'll never be this young. I'll never be this young again. Don't wanna waste life. I'll never be this dumb. I'll never be this dumb.
Good morning, we are in India and I am so excited to be here. I can't believe we're here actually. It just feels like it's all happened so fast, which it has. And yeah, so we arrived at the airport yesterday and it was so vibrant getting off the aeroplane. It was so energetic and hustling for the taxi and coming here in and amongst the palm trees and the sounds of the jungle is just so cool to be back here. And the climate as well, it's, oh my God, I'm just so happy. But anyway, I've still got a little bit of anxiety. I'm really quite nervous because we have got this massive challenge in front of us. That is to go and rescue Pete, our beloved rickshaw, and not only rescue him, if he has survived the monsoons, we are going to be traveling on him over the next however long. And oh yeah, I'm kind of nervous. If you watched our previous India series, you will probably understand why I'm feeling quite nervous. So a few things went wrong, it broke down, but it was amazing as well. So it's a mix between excitement and nerves. But at the moment, we have to get up and get out of this accommodation. So I'm gonna go get Liam. Morning, Liam.
Morning. See the line of red ants that go into our bag and out of the bag and out the door again.
Oh, seriously?
I don't know what they're after.
Oh no. Are you good to go?
Is he here?
No, but he'll be here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm good to go, yeah.
Yeah? You feeling nervous to be driving Pete?
Yeah, I am actually. Obviously, anybody would be, because the roads aren't normal. They're very, very dangerous, but I'll get used to it again.
That's if he starts.
Yeah, the thing, to be honest with you, that's the thing that's worrying me the most is he's not going to start and we're not going to be able to get him going. He's had 4 or 5 months off and monsoons have happened since then and he's been stood still. God knows where he is. God knows what condition he's in. That's what's worrying me more than the actual roads. Getting on the roads, I'll be happy actually.
Feeling happy to be back in India but slightly concerned about our rickshaw, we headed off in the taxi to the place where we left it all those months ago.
Okay, so this rescue mission is in 3 parts. The first one, find him, which actually we just arrived at this where we left him and he's not here, so I'm hoping that he sort of ran the back or something like that. Obviously the last time I saw him was just a picture and he was covered in like about 20 different sheets of tarpaulin. And that was before the monsoon, so a lot has happened since then. The monsoon rains here are very, very heavy, very stormy, and they go on for a long time. It's now not monsoon time, so it's going to be interesting. So that's the first part, find him. The second part is try and get him to start, see if he's drivable still. Obviously, a long time has passed since we drove him, including the monsoons, and it's a very small petrol engine. And I don't know what petrol engines are like when you leave them for a long period of time. And then the third one is driving him away and starting our adventures. Driving a rickshaw on some of the world's most dangerous roads is scare the life out of me. Takes some getting used to, shall we say? And last time we acclimatised a bit. We arrived yesterday on the plane, like yesterday evening. I'm quite jet lagged. It's going to be very, very, I'm going to be on the ball quite quickly with all of this. So all those 3 stages, and actually all those 3 stages have to work for us to get out of here. So wish us luck. Let's go and find Pete.
Backside.
It's in the backside?
Yeah.
It's in the backside. It's in the back apparently.
Cool.
But he has the keys?
Not condition running.
Not running condition.
पूरा करना किधर है?
Not running condition.
Road side no. पूरा off.
He just said not running condition. Whatever that means. But who has the key? You don't have the key. But I gave you the key. There was two. I left you with the key. Yes, you remember? So that you can drive it. I left you a set of keys. Okay. He just tried to get more money out of me, just as a chance. And he's got no keys. And I'm speaking to someone who he said that someone else has got the keys, who we've got the number for.
Okay, we're gonna go around the back and have a look and see the state of it anyway.
This is the most nervous I've been in a very, very, very long time. Very long time. What's around this corner is our fate.
Oh my god. Wow.
What the hell happened there?
Oh my god. What on earth is that all about?
Someone's like ripped it apart. What's the back looking like? It's like an animal's gone in and just like ripped it apart. Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's absolutely destroyed.
This bit's destroyed.
It's like the seat is just, I don't know, it looks like an animal's gone in and just completely destroyed it. It's not good at all.
It's just left without there's no covers on it or anything. It's just it's destroyed. The front is destroyed. Yeah. I think that would have to be the first thing we do. Yeah. Not covered, mate. Not covered at all. Not one part of it was covered.
Oh my god. Absolutely destroyed.
The back thing, he's also eaten the back as well. Half of the back seat it's been eaten. Okay, I've not tried starting it yet, but it's looking like, because it's not been covered, it's going to be really. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling too confident, but I'll give it a go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It is. Even in the back, whatever it is that's completely destroyed the rickshaw has ripped apart the back seat as well.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna try starting it now. Which bit was split? It was that bit there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was split. So that's fixed.
Looks like it's fixed, right?
Yeah. Okay, so on the last day when we dropped off Pete, something split in it and it was really, like, it wasn't looking good. We needed to get it fixed. So we're just trying to work out if that's actually been fixed. They said they were going to fix it. So we're not quite sure whether it's been fixed or not. So anyway, we're going to start the rickshaw now and see if it works.
Still split.
It's still split? Yeah. You're kidding.
Show a picture.
Yeah, it hasn't been fixed. It's still split. So we're sending all of the information on to the guy who's been negotiating all of this. And yeah, don't know what we're going to do. It's not going to work. I know that for sure. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Nah.
Oh. It's not starting. It's not even turning over. It's not doing anything, is it?
Nah. I'm very gutted actually, because I was really looking forward to jumping in Pete and heading off. Yeah, I was really, like, although I was nervous, I was still looking forward to it. I just hope that we can get him fixed and sorted so that we can do this trip.
Okay, so I've just gotten off the phone with, basically the guys that we bought it off are based in Chennai. It's on the east coast of India, so a very, very long way away. They're the guys that sold it us. And the guy there, who's been our contact, he's been very, very good. He's put us in contact with these guys where we left Pete. The unfortunate thing is that the guys where we left it have been really negligent, and they've left it go to rack and ruin. Some sort of wild animals got in there and eaten the seats and all the bits and bobs in there. Also, they've drained it of, it looks like they've drained it of fuel, or the fuel's leaked, but there is enough, like there's a bit in there to see if it'll start. It's been left out in the weather, in the monsoons for so long that I won't be able to start it. Everything's quite clogged up. The problems that we had with it before we left, we had a couple of issues to do with the brakes. They don't look like they've been sorted or fixed. Basically, it needs a lot of work doing to it to even think about getting it on the road. And there's nothing here that we can do now. I can't move it, I can't get it off here. There's nowhere to take it. The place where we left it are completely negligent of it. They don't care. They've just tried to bribe me out of more money as well. And the best thing we can do is leave the vehicle here, and they're going to try and get him back on the road again. I mean, I don't know, like, if they can get him roadworthy again, because their garage is in Chennai, and he said that to me on the phone as well. And this is on the other side of the coast. It's a long way away. So he's literally said maybe we can get one of their mechanics to get a train from Chennai over here, which is like a 36-hour journey, I think, to come and do it. I don't know what's going on. It's India. He's really, because we paid money for it to be left here, and it was set up by the guys who did it. They're taking responsibility for it. He's a really nice guy I'm in contact with. I trust him loads, but I don't trust many other people that are involved in this. So who knows what's going to happen. We are going to go and get a taxi to a beachside location and wait to hear what's going on. And maybe this India trip's going to either be cut short, or maybe we're going to have to find another way around India, because our Rickshaw, Pete, is completely knackered.
Gutted. Absolutely gutted.
Gutted. Right, let's just get out of here.
Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.